Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching Lost. This is the 8th episode of the 2nd season. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you'd like to watch today's full episode, it is available for free in a link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in, and enjoy. The last episode I just finished, and you know, come straight into this one personally, thinking that was the best one of the season. I really enjoyed it. We went through the timeline of obviously the other survivors, Ana Lucia, you know, Rosie's husband, Mr. Echo, and you know, we've seen how obviously their camp was infiltrated by somebody of the others, just the same way as Ethan infiltrated you know, Hurley's camp and Jackson, Kate's and so on. And you know, they started off with quite a lot of people and they dwindled down to a select few, and then obviously right at the very end when we see Shannon be shot, one of theirs has gone missing again. So you know, there's not many left, to be honest. I think there's 4 of them still surviving. Now obviously when they join up with the main camp, which I would love today's episode, I would love a Rose and Bernard reunite. It'd be so good. We can also give treatment towards Sawyer by utilising Jack again, who's not been in the season quite a lot, whilst also gathering resources and joining together in forces and going out in numbers to go after obviously not just Walt but the other children as well that have gone missing. Everybody will be motivated. We're all ready and rocking, and you know, can't wait to go. I mean, obviously it's going to be disappointing for everybody on the island to see obviously Michael, Jin and obviously Sawyer return, but it's also going to be good to see obviously Jin and Sun reunite together. Now again, like I said, I thought last episode was really good, and you know, I liked the timeline going through it, and I think we should implement that into this season or this show moving forward, just so I can understand how long they've actually been lost for, if that makes sense. Sometimes you could go through 8 seasons and think that they've been missing for say 8 years, and really it's only been like a year and a half, and it's like, oh mate, do you know what I mean? I've not really understood the timeline and how long things have actually been taken. So that was good. I thought it was good how they tied in Boone being on the radio. Mayday, we're on Oceana flight, whatever it was. And like, it was them. They was listening on their radio, which again is good stuff because the radio actually works. It doesn't look like it's broken. And I thought it was going to be broken. They had to take it to SAYID, but you know, it seems like it works. And maybe SAYID can use it and, you know, get a powerful signal elevator. I don't really know, but he's good with his technology. They've got a working bunker that's got lots of lots of things in there. Maybe it's something that they could do down there that can actually, you know, amplify the signal, the distance, who knows. But my main wish in this episode is everybody to be reunited and you know, 2 camps join as one, but also find out what's happened to Shannon. I hope she didn't die. You know, the first episode that we seen her get shot, it was just quick and then it kind of like ended and we didn't really see the location. Last episode, I kind of feel like she was shot underneath her breast, but I'm not too sure. Anything above, depending on what side, it could have hit the heart. Do you know what I mean? I'm not too sure what side she was actually hit, but to me it looked a little bit low. But the way that they kind of portraying it is that she might be dead, which I hope that isn't obviously the case. So that's where we currently are. Hopefully you guys enjoy today's episode. If you do, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you do. And as always, let's jump in the 2nd season of Lost. Oh, Ana Lucia one. I was saying this last episode. Good to see a background of these.
So how you doing?
Well, the family with the screaming baby moved.
So how's Danny? You trying to work things out?
I guess you could say I'm one of those people who's just better off alone. She say, when I can come back to work.
Do you think you're ready?
What do you think?
All right, is she a cop? Not seen the badge.
Welcome back to the force, Officer Cortez.
SAYID, no! Go! Stop! Let go! Go! Hey! Hey! Don't move!
Well, I mean, I kind of expected that start, you know what I mean? A bit of retaliation.
Had a gun to your neck. Check to see if he has anything else on him.
You crazy? Don't point that at me.
I said stop!
What is your problem, huh? Ana! Yeah, let me just stop.
Get back!
I'm not tying him up.
He tried to kill you.
That's to kill you.
Tie him. Use the vines from the stretcher.
Why was she out of service? That's what I want to know. Did she kill somebody?
How are you?
Good.
Your assignment.
You're putting me behind a desk.
Got a problem?
I want patrol.
You were in an officer-involved shooting. No.
¿Estás haciendo esto porque eres capitán o porque eres mi madre?
You don't want me to treat you like my daughter. Don't ask for favors.
Then transfer me.
You don't get the transfer, but I'll give you the car. They got you a cake. Try and act surprised.
Spoiler party. You know, before we dive into this, yeah, she's kind of a little bit of a loose cannon though, isn't she? You know what I mean? I understand that she's skeptical and she's panic stations, but the thing is, she needs to read the room, and she just shot Shannon, yeah? And then, of course, the person with Shannon is going to retaliate because you potentially just killed them. So then, of course, you know what I mean? Like, they're going to be angry. It doesn't mean that you all need to be tied up and that they're a threat to you. It's obviously just acting on emotions, and she, right now, looks the crazy one herself, in my personal opinion. Now, whose hand is this? Jack or Locke's? We'll go with Jack.
Nice to see you out of the hatch. You could use more sunshine. Huh?
Where'd you get these?
And I just because you're a little excited, no reason to talk with your mouth full.
You sure?
Dude, double or nothing. There's no way you're hitting it that far.
Early, the woman's on bloody steroids.
Crap! You hooked it.
So you think you could do better? Why don't we play a few holes and see which one of us is more accurate?
Spectators as well.
Let's just get to their camp. It was an accident. They'll understand.
I killed one of them.
Go in.
What are you doing?
I'm taking him back to his camp.
If that were you, he'd let you die.
I'm not doing it for him. I'm doing it for me.
I'm gutted Shannon's dead, man. I'm actually, like, fuming.
What are we doing in Westwood?
Thought a change of scenery would be nice. Nice, safe neighborhood for your first day back.
This was her idea, wasn't it?
She is the captain.
This is 8 Adam 16. We're just 3 blocks away from that call on Veteran. We got it.
You call the cops? What? Huh? Do something useful, Shauna. Set the trap.
Arrest him!
Both of you!
Put your hands where I can see them!
Ana Lucia!
Hands on the ground!
Please wait. Ana Lucia! It's all right. He is down. Holster your weapon.
See, this is where controversial. I don't think that police should be carrying guns. No, that's my opinion. Everybody has their own opinions. You know, I reckon many people from the US of A will say, yes, it's free will, have guns, you know, we can all have guns. Nah, in my personal opinion, having a gun makes you more likely to use it. Now, I'm from the UK, and I mean, the amount of times that I've seen somebody get shot is pretty much, I would say, like 0. And being honest, the amount of times that our police officers have shot and killed somebody, I would say I've never even heard of it. Now, I'm not saying it's never happened. I'm just saying I've never heard of it. The amount of mass shootings that I've seen in the USA this year alone is like 10 or something like that. So, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I do firmly believe that guns don't kill people. People kill people. That is true. Just having the weapon, yeah, doesn't mean that you're a bad person. But what I do firmly believe, like, in my opinion, is having access to it makes somebody more likely to draw to it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think recently in the news right now, I think a young girl was killed because they pulled into the wrong driveway, and this guy come out of his house and shot at the car, and it was 3 teenage girls or something in it or whatever, and one of them died. And I think that somebody as well recently, again, as of this week, went and knocked on the wrong house, an African American dude, and some guy shot him as well, like, because he was scared that he was getting robbed or something. But like, it's the fact that if they didn't have access to that weapon, they wouldn't have grabbed it and they wouldn't have shot them. And that's the same with her. There was no need in that situation there to pull a gun out, because yes, okay, it was a bit chaotic, the baby was crying, it was a bit hectic, but like, nobody was in a position where somebody's life was in danger and a weapon had to be pulled out. You know what I mean? You could see her partner, like, mate, holster the weapon, he's gonna go back, tell her mum, she's probably gonna get withdrawn or like get told to go and leave or something.
He's gonna come after me.
You don't know that.
I killed someone he loves.
He will be mad, but he must understand it's an accident as well. He knows others are out there and he's gonna be scared.
She was on the plane. Tail section, they all were.
Where is Walt?
They took him the night we left. Hey, man. We're gonna get out of this, man.
Guess you're first.
Lucky me.
That looks alright, that hit, actually.
Nice.
Wow.
Yo, hit it far though.
You really put it in there.
What?
You may want to move.
You seen something?
Where's the doctor?
Burning up. Gotta get him in the shower and bring this fever down.
I reckon Kate's like in love with Sawyer. Yeah, their facility was the same one.
Hello. Hello.
What are we doing here, Ana? I mean, their camp has got to be close. I just want to get back to my wife.
I just want to know what you're doing. What's the plan?
She has no plan.
Ammo for the gun. Do you have any back at your camp? I want it. At least half. A blanket, some medicine, clothes. And I'll let your friend go.
I'll be back, man.
You can't live out here alone.
I'm already alone.
She's kind of like pushing her guilt kind of around, blaming kind of everybody, so to speak.
I ordered that guy to stop twice.
So does that mean every time we run into some yo-yo with a TV in his hands, you're gonna draw down?
Your guy, we got him.
Fingerprints matched and partial from your crime scene. The DA's ready to file charges. All he needs is for you to ID him.
It's not him.
He put 4 bullets into you. Hollow points through your vest. He tried to kill you. You want a list of his priors? You want to put this guy back out on the street?
It's not him.
If it's not him, she done the right thing. Did do the right thing. I can't believe Shannon's dead, me. I seen it happen, but I was well hopeful, like it was just a bait and switch.
It was an accident.
What kind of accident?
A girl was shot. She was tall, with blonde hair. It was an Arab man.
Shannon, you said there were 5 of you from the tail section?
4.
4. Why didn't the rest of them come back with you?
Cannot come back right now.
Here you go.
Swallow it. Swallow it. Swallow it.
It's Kate. You need to listen to me, okay?
The only way that you are going to get better is if you take this pill.
Jack's like, God.
Swallow. Good, good.
Yeah, they just need to pick one now. Kate and Sawyer, or Kate and Jack. I'm not bothered who it is, but I just don't want it to carry on. Like,
I know everything you've done for us, and I wouldn't even be alive if it weren't for you. But I'm going.
You wanna go? Go. You. Go.
you know, Ana Lucia and SAYID. So I was saying SAYID should understand that. She's scared as well. If she's a survivor, she knows that they're out there. Him returning to camp's going to confuse everyone. Yeah.
Michael.
Jenny's okay.
What happened? Where is he?
I need to find Jack.
You're gonna take me back out there right now.
This man isn't the problem. He brought Sawyer back.
Half dead with a bullet hole in his shoulder, John.
Anything I say will only make you angry.
We got a problem, man.
Michael could back him up that he's not a bad guy.
Remember how to get out there, right?
Peace, revenge, justice. And you are going out with all these guns. What do you want?
I want all of our people back here safely.
Your friend,
Ana Lucia made a mistake. I will take you there. And no guns.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You have any kids?
Why are you asking me if I have children? I do not. Do you have children?
No.
Almost 40 days ago on this very island, I tied a man to a tree and I tortured him.
One night, my partner and I responded to a burglary call. I was there a minute. Then this kid comes right through the front door. And he says that he's a student and he wants to show me his ID. I let him reach. All I remember was a pop. By the time I hit the ground, I thought I was dead.
What happened to him?
Oh, getting it. Oh, maybe it was him. She wants to get her own revenge.
Jason. I was pregnant.
Oh, no way, man.
What happened to him?
Nothing.
He's gonna cut him free.
Pick it up.
What good would it be to kill you? We're both already dead.
That was alright. I still think there's hope for her to be in that camp. Okay, he might resent her, but, you know, everybody else might like her. And it was accidental. Her story's a bit ruthless, actually. You know, baby. And he's shot and killed.
You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right.
Yes, here we are. Here we go. It's like he nearly knocked her over. You love to see it. I feel like them two are like my favourite, you know what I mean? I do like them two. Look at Jack's face. Them two did get on though, didn't they? let's get on before the flight. Another episode in the bag. Now, to be fair, I don't mind Ana Lucia. She was annoying me a bit this episode. She was quick to, you know, like get the weapon out, and she was angry and bossing people around and doing things. And the thing is, she was kind of scared of SAYID, wasn't she? That's why she tied him up and she wanted everybody to do this and that. But like, obviously SAYID in that quick moment of Shannon being shot is going to retaliate. He is, and objectively, you know that he's going to be blaming you and he's going to want to attack you and stuff. And obviously that's why Mr. Echo come in and he fought him and he knocked him down, and she was like, tie him up, but he was going to kill you, and he's like, no, he wasn't. Do you know what I mean? He might have tried to kill you, like, but not me. And like, her backstory, like I was saying, with the weapon, and she's always kind of like holding it as well. Now she's got it, she doesn't let it out of her hand, you know what I'm saying? She even had one strapped to her back and one in her hand. She seems to, maybe it's her like comfort blanket, something that she feels safe with. I mean, the story of, see, this is where it gets hard, when you kind of understand someone's story fully, or kind of how they get to a certain situation. So I said, like I've said a few times, is she is quick to like retaliate, pull the weapon out, you know, shout this, do that. And it's like, when you look at the story, she come back to work and she pulled the weapon out straight away, and then people, it's like, okay, I was saying that it's guns that kill people, you know what I mean? It's not guns that kill people, it's people kill people, and it's only because they pull it out, do you know what I mean, and they're willing to use it straight away. But then when you get a situation like her time, where she was like, she wasn't quick and she was giving people the benefit of the doubt, do you know what I mean? So there was a person stood there and she was like, look mate, yeah, get your ID then, and then that situation backfires on you and you get shot, I think he said 4 times, and then she's revealed that it was her pregnant at the time of being shot. Obviously the baby's been lost, and now you can kind of understand the situation where she doesn't give anybody a chance now. You know, in the past she would have, but she's been in the worst situation, losing the baby and being shot as well. You know, no longer you're going to trust what people say. You're going to take that action yourself first, you know what I mean? Instead of waiting for someone to draw on you, you're going to draw on them. That's her approach to it. And after watching the full episode and like understanding how her character's got to that position, I can't hate on it that much. I can throughout the episode until you get all the information. Just like I could say I was disappointed with you, Shannon, trying to fleece all of the money kind of off Boone. But then when I watched your actual episode where it turns out that his mum kind of robbed it all off you and your dad, then I kind of felt sorry for you and understood why you done it. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's always, you react in the moment, and then when you get all the information, you look back on it, and like, I don't think it's that far-fetched for her to be integrated into the camp. She's done a bad thing, but she also, what she was doing is trying to protect people, and that is the whole point of them being there. Do you know what I mean? Like, you go out to save as many as your number as possible. You know, there's others out there, you know, people being kidnapped. Somebody had just been taken, and you thought that they was around you, and you seen them, you tried to save people. Turns out like the person that you did shoot was actually not a person that was actually trying to attack you, but you wouldn't have known that. And do you know what I mean? You have to start bringing that logic into it a little bit, and understanding that she, not necessarily a bad person and meant to do that. She was just scared and trying to save everybody around her. So, although I'm devastated, actually, I am that Shannon's died. Like I said, you know, she isn't my favourite character, and I don't love Shannon, but like, I do feel sorry for her. I feel like her character could have been utilised better. I feel like if it was me writing the show, do you know what I mean? Like, if I was a story writer, and when Boone died, I would have elevated her. I would have took her to the next level. I would have given her so much more storylines, so much more, you know, either emotional ones or like her personality changing. Do you know what I mean? She could go crazy. She wants to blame the others on the island as just as much as Locke, and she's determined to go out there and kill them and find Walt. You know what I mean? She's seeing him, and but no, we just kind of cut her and killed her, and I'm pretty wounded about that. So I'm a hopeful person. I know she got shot 2 episodes ago, but I was hanging on until we got the fully confirmed, and yeah, she definitely is dead now. So rest in peace to you, Shannon. You could join your brother Boone. So you know what I mean? So far, you don't know who's next to go. Okay, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So, the last two episodes have been really, really good. I've really enjoyed it, if I'm being totally honest. I feel like it's been good action, decent storytelling. I'm liking the backgrounds of each people. You know, I'm glad that the two camps have reunited. You know, the good embrace between Bernard and Rose. We had the embrace between Jin and Sun. And, you know, I can't wait to see, obviously, moving forward. If I could actually pick, I feel like we need to just settle the is Kate going to be with Sawyer, is Kate going to be with Jack kind of situation. Personally, you know, I feel like, although I feel like Kate's stuck, as in, like, she really likes Jack, but she doesn't know she's attracted to him. But I feel like she's attracted to Sawyer, but I don't think, do you know what I mean? So I feel like it's the difference. Like, I feel like she likes Jack, but she's not too sure if she's attracted to him. I feel like she's attracted to Sawyer, but she's, you know, she's not that really like him as a person. Does that make sense? So I feel like what she likes in Jack, she doesn't like in Sawyer. What she likes in Sawyer, she likes in Jack. But I would choose her to be with Sawyer. I feel like she's more attracted to him, and you know, so just do it. Just nail it in the coffin and just be with him, for example, because I don't personally care. It's not as if it's like a full-on built-up thing where I'm like, oh. You know, it's at a point where you could go either way, and I'm not really that fussed. It's when it drags and drags and drags. Like, to be honest, if Ana Lucia is going to be in it, I would like Jack to kind of, you know, kind of not be with her, but spend time with her, get to know her, and let her and Sawyer as well, do you know what I mean? Kate and Sawyer do their thing. You know, kind of lost one relationship between Shannon and obviously SAYID, which I'd never expected anyway. I thought it was like well curveball, you know, when they ended up kind of like embracing and making out and obviously being with each other. But she's died now again, man, pretty wounded. But I'm happy that now we've got more people here. And like I said, mate, I just feel like everybody being together, and the fact that they both got the same reason to fight for things, and they've lost people and kids have been taken, it makes them determined. You know what I mean? They've got the bunker, the weapons, you know, they kind of know the vicinity and the areas that they come from, and they know that they're silent. You got more trackers now. It's not just Locke, you know what I mean? You got Mr. Echo. Kate can do it a little bit as well. You've got a couple of people that can fight and defend and hunt. You know, a lot of people that can actually use some weapons. Like Ana Lucia can use it. She's probably got the best shot there. You know, she's a cop. You would think that she would be able to use a gun better than everybody else. Just another, like, string to your bow, for example. It's just another, you know, a bit of the armor, a protection. Now, again, yes, she killed Shannon, and it was accidental, and some people will not be able to look past that. But it's also benefit to have her in camp once you know, like, what she was doing is she was trying to protect the few around her. Do you know what I mean? Once she understands that she's been welcomed, accepted, now she's part of the vast camp, she's going to be more open. She's going to feel like they want her and she wants them, and she's not going to be a loose cannon. Do you know what I mean? Right now, I feel like the whole time, everywhere they're moving and going and doing, she's scared. I feel like if she could be part of all of these, she would open up, she'd be better, she'd feel more safe, and we'd get a better version of her. Do you know what I mean? So now the camps have reunited. I would like to see, obviously, the others. Yes, we've seen a few of them die, seen a few of them come and take people, seen Walt being taken, see a couple of them walking. But what I would like to see is their camp. What they doing with Walt? Where are the people, the better ones that they've taken, the strong ones? What they're getting put to do? You know what I mean? What are their uses? Where are they hiding in the island? It's these are the questions. We've got a lot of seasons to go, but I would like to see them more. You know what I mean? We've done 25 episodes of last season. We're 7 episodes in here. Do you know what I mean? So that's 32 in, and we've basically not seen them at all. We have seen them, but you know what I mean? We basically haven't. So the more the merrier now. The two camps have reunited, and I'm excited to see where we go from here, because I think the last 2 episodes have been really good, so I can't wait for the next one. Thanks for checking out today's. If you did enjoy it, please smash like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.